Welcome. Um, the main the main thing is just when you get ready to play, just tell us your the name of your piece and the composer,
Okay,
and go ahead and start whenever you're ready. Okay.
okay. My name is Gabriel and I'm going to be playing Ode to Joy.
All right. Great job, Gabby. All right. Yeah, and that was really nice. I don't know if your original sound is kicking on, but we could hear most of that all right. So nice job, and I especially liked your dynamics and the way you shaped that when it got a little bit fancier. Can we go down um, to measure seven? Can you see my screen? Okay, measure
Yes,
17.
yes.
All right. So can you try for me um, these eighth notes at the beginning? They don't have to be I liked so the energy and the rhythm was right. Can you try and make those a little bit more flowing rather than da, 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 da. So can you try that like right on measure 17 maybe? So and think of the tempo you want. Think of the quarter note pulse you want to have, right? So bum 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 ba or however fast you want to be here. Try that. So try that line starting with 17, okay? Oh, can you try and get your original sound on? I don't know. It's not the sound is not
It's
keeps trying
on.
to cut you out. I think.
It's on.
Okay, try it one more time. Yeah. Okay. So try that one more time. And this is pretty tricky. This is kind of a fine tuning issue because everything was sounding good here. Um, let's try. The key here is your melody notes. Notice are right here. Right. You're hitting those on what would be the quarter note counts, right? So we're going to hear bum, bum, bum. So the key is making sure that your fourth finger is ready to come right in the same time. So bum, 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 bum. Can you try that beginning of that measure in just your right hand?
Okay.
Better. Okay, I can hear that faintly. Sorry, it keeps cutting out your sound a little bit. Good. Yeah, and now can you try that with your left hand in there as well? Bum, 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 bum. Good. Yeah. So I think that's part of it is
Yeah.
being ready with that next note after the eighth notes, being ready to go right into that. Does that make sense? And
Yeah.
then you so hear it though. Remember, the eighth notes are going to move. They're moving faster. They're changing faster than the quarter notes, but they can still have the same mood, right? They can still be
Yeah.
nice and flowing to stay under that slur. Can
Yeah.
you try that whole of that line starting with measure 17 one more time
Okay.
and keep going? Yeah. Mhm. Yeah, terrific. Okay, nicely done. And so one more question before I know you probably have to go. Um, But what are you thinking of doing to get not just the dynamics themselves, but the crescendo, the slow build over that line? What are you thinking of doing to get it louder and louder as you get that crescendo?
I don't know.
Okay. So it's you've got a nice mezzo. I think maybe that our drop down in measure 17 might even be a little loud for mezzo forte. So you want to give yourself some room. Can you let's just try dun 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 dun, and even just let's try your right hand alone first. Dun 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 dun. Try and do that crescendo from mezzo forte to maybe forte. Okay, so we started pretty loud. So two factors I want you to keep thinking about, like so physically what you do with your hand and your arm that go into dynamics. So the first one is that the higher your hand drops onto the keys, right? So the higher your fingers start above the keys, that's going to make it louder, right? That's going to give you a louder sound. So the opposite of that is the closer you keep your fingers to the keys before they drop, the softer. That's going to help you have a soft sound. Okay, that's the first factor. The second factor, right, is how much weight you're feeling like dropping. So if you think of having a really heavy, like your whole arm is dropping into your hand, that's going to be a louder sound. And then if you want, again, a softer sound, think of maybe just the weight of your hand or just the weight of the palm of your hand dropping into your fingers. So those two factors, right? How high are your fingers or your hand dropping onto the keys, and then how much weight is dropping into your hand or your fingers. So try that again. So what we might want to start is maybe you might want to start your fingers a little bit closer to the keys, and then as you go down towards your thumb through that crescendo, drop more weight into your thumb. Try that one more time. Yeah, better. Bum. And so can you put a little less emphasis on the fifth finger as you do that crescendo? Bum, 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 bum. Okay. Yeah. Okay, better. And can you try that with both hands now? Nice. Okay, could you hear the difference there?
Yeah.
All right, so I think so those two like physical factors to think about, I think that's going to help you when you're practicing your dynamics, right? When you're getting a sense of how you're creating those dynamics. Great,
Okay.
that was sounding terrific. So really good work this morning. This was already sounding great. I just wanted to do some detail work with some of the dynamics and kind of the feel of the eighth notes. But really nice work. So have a great rest of your Friday. Have a good weekend. I'll see you later, okay? Nice work.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you.